Hey guys, this is Steve Rankel, creator of the Value Storytelling System, and I've been working with business owners, entrepreneurs, and CEOs for almost 20 years to accelerate revenue growth through repeatable, scalable systems. I'm also the discoverer of the Value Storytelling System, and I want to tell you about it. It's crystal clear. Listen, 3 steps. Number 1, uncover what makes you better and different, your secret sauce that's usually hidden and can only be harvested from a customer's mind and customer's brain. Number 2, uncomplicate, so it's not about features and functions and techno-lad. Number 3, unleash it on the market. So now I want to tell you a story about a customer who was transformed by the power of the Value Storytelling System. They embraced it, and it really helped them. Credo references an incredible content provider to colleges and educational institutions and libraries. Now, you may not have heard of them, even though they have a tremendous presence, because they tend to be and have tended to be overshadowed by huge companies like EBSCO and Gale. But I think you will agree that if there's someone in the college budgets or the university budgets that doesn't get the number 1 seat at the table when it comes to getting more money, the library is not at the seat at the table. They have shrinking budgets. And they're not experts at looking at tools, and they're really under a lot of pressure to reduce the number of tools and databases they subscribe to. So whatever Credo sold had to be explained in a crystal clear way. They had some junior reps and one rock star who was great, but he was toxic and not really willing to share what he knew with anybody else. And so what we did is we worked with their CEO, Mike, to carefully craft questions. We basically went and used those to get into people's limbic brain to understand the buying drivers, the things that they might not even been able to articulate before, why they bought, how they described the software, what made this company better and different, why they kept signing up, right? Because recurring revenue is important. This is a subscription-based business. And what we discovered surprised everybody. We discovered that actually the librarians that were staffing the service group were part of the secret sauce, that the libraries themselves were like, wow, these people understand me. It's a librarian. I get them. They may have gone to school with me. I see them at conferences. And that was part of their secret sauce. There were other things. But when we uncovered that, as well as some other stories, and when we replayed that back to the market, all of a sudden, they were able to better equip their reps. They were not reliant on a toxic rock star or any rock stars. They had a repeatable, scalable system. And then what we did is we injected those stories through a series of tools, what we call Life as a Customer, and a buyer's guide on how to choose things, et cetera, into the selling process. And all of a sudden, they experienced faster growth. It wasn't like they weren't growing, but they experienced faster growth. And now they went from 30 to over 50% market share. They're one of the dominant players. And now the big guys, the kahunas, come to them and say, listen, we want to channel our content through you because you just seem to have this incredible way of being in the library. The librarians love you. They want to use you. They want to recommend you to students. And they resubscribe and stay with you for years. And that, my friends, is how value storytelling can transform your business. They embraced it. It saved them money. It reduced their limitation in terms of being stuck on relying on one salesperson versus another. They had a repeatable, scalable system. They generated more revenue, and they won in the marketplace. That's what happens when you unleash your secret sauce. That's the power of value storytelling.